Hi, welcome to FoodCrafts. If you've ever been to a Brazilian steakhouse like Fogo de Chao and seen this, then you may or may not know this is called picanha, or also known as rump cap or sirloin cap. It's located right here on the cow. Today, I'm going to show you the easiest guide on how to grill picanha steaks. No fancy skewers, no fancy rotisseries needed, just your grill. Now let's start with the whole picanha. Here in the US, it's extremely unlikely that you'll find picanha at your local supermarket. The easiest way to source picanha is to go to your local meat market or butcher. When you're looking for picanha, here's what you should be looking for. Picanha has a distinct triangular shape with a thick fat cap on top. These are telltale signs of a picanha, and the best pieces of picanha have at least half an inch of fat on top. And trust me, you're going to want all of this fat. That's where the picanha shines. Now, we're going to cut 1-inch steaks with this picanha today. Make sure to cut your steaks with the grain. That way, when you're actually eating your picanha, you'll be cutting the steaks against the grain, and this will result in a more tender steak. Let me quickly demonstrate with this cut of picanha. As you can see, I've cut the steak with the grain, and you can tell by these long striations of muscle fibers. If we then cut the steak again, you'll see the muscle fibers have all been cut, and what you're left with is a steak that is just ready to fall apart. Once your steaks have been cut, season each steak generously with coarse kosher salt. Don't forget to get the sides, including the fat cap. You're welcome to add more seasoning, but Brazilian steakhouses usually only season their picanha with salt, so we're going to do the same thing. Now that our steaks are seasoned, it's time to turn on our grill. Set your burners to high to achieve maximum sear. Once your grill is up to temp, we're going to be placing our picanha steaks on the grill. Each side is going to get a nice sear for about 2 to 3 minutes. By the way, if you're enjoying the video or learned something about picanha, give the video a like and let me know down in the comments. And if there's something I missed in today's video, drop a comment down below. I'd really appreciate it. Don't forget to also get some direct heat on the edge of the steak, including the fat cap. Once we're satisfied with the sear on our steak, give it some indirect heat. We are trying to achieve an internal temperature of 125 degrees Fahrenheit before we pull our picanha steaks. Once they're at that temp, go ahead and take them off and let's head back inside. Now let your steaks rest for about 5 minutes before cutting into them so the residual heat will continue cooking the inside of your steaks. While it's resting, let's examine our steaks. As you can see, we have a beautiful char on all sides with a nicely rendered fat cap. All are key signs of a successfully grilled steaks. But we need to cut into the steaks for the final test, so let's go ahead and do that. Cutting into our steaks, we have a beautiful medium inside with a nice thick layer of fat to flavor each and every bite. You can tell how tender the steaks are as each muscle fiber is just about ready to separate from one another. A simple tear test will show you exactly how tender this steak is. Despite the sirloin portion being quite lean, it's very tender. Now, of course, we're going to do a taste test, but it's really not necessary because you already know this steak is delicious. Well, I'm going to enjoy the rest of this picanha for dinner. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and learned something today about how to make picanha at home. If you've been wanting to make picanha at home but couldn't find the right video, I hope this one gave you the confidence to make picanha at home. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video.